So you get the absolutely most tired version of me ever, I guess. Ro is not doing very well at all. She haven't been okay for 5 days, I think, 5-6 days, something like that. It's a stomach, and with problems she already has, it's bothering her even more than normal. She's in a lot of pain most of the time, and we try to do things she thinks is funny, and see other people and so on, because I can tell that it makes her happy and it makes it easier to focus on something else. But it's always there, and she has no patience with anything, and she's when most pain attacks comes, she just cries and cries and cries, and you can so clearly tell on how she moves and so on. But it's really her stomach that bothers her, and that she has like this cramp, and I can really feel that. I know how feeling, it's like when it's almost burning in the stomach, and it's feel like you need to go to the bathroom, but maybe you can't because you have this really cramp, and it's like you feel like sick and want to puke, but you can't, and it's just like burning feeling in your stomach. And I mean, I had the same when I was like that. I went to the hospital because I started bleeding in my stomach, and I know it's the same. It's just not. She doesn't have any bleeding in her stomach, but otherwise it's the same situation with acid burning hole in the membranes in her stomach and in her throat, and it must be extremely painful. And it's nothing I can do anything about. Nothing the doctors can do anything about right now. She get all the medications she needs and so on. And as I said, she's not bleeding, it's just in pain, and it's awful to see her like that. She had earlier today a little episode of like 3 hours when she was doing a little better, so she could sleep for like 2.5 hours. But otherwise, she doesn't sleep. She just sleep for 20 minutes and she wake up because she's in pain, and it's really hard for her to go back to sleep as she's in pain, naturally. So those last day has been quite horrifying in that way for her. It's I really feel for her, and she's tried to be so cheerful and happy, and being this little toddler she is in between that, and she want to play and do things little kids does and so on. So you feel so stupid for complaining. I shouldn't complain, but I'm being tired. I can see how swollen and dark I am under my eyes. It look like I'm 10 years older than I actually are. Yeah, I feel so stupid for complaining when I know how bad she's off, and she's a fighter, and she's still going strong and not giving in or giving up, and actually managing to be happy most of the time, even though she's in such pain. I admire her. I think she's absolutely awesome. But I really hope that this episode will end soon, and that she will getting better again. She really needs that now. She needs a break, because this she can't have it like this. It's awful. And also, always for me, having this in my back of my head, that this wasn't something that had to happen. This is the consequences of a lot of other stuff. It means she was perfectly fine before my heart started and so on, and it makes me. It's sad. She shouldn't have to go through this, but she does, and yeah, we're dealing with it. So that is what occupied my time and her time and our lives right now. But we, keep going and trying to make life work. Completely something completely else. I started to do some Christmas decorations today, and as we celebrate Advent in Sweden, a lot. Most people have a Christmas decoration app from the first Sunday of Advent, and all the way, for Christmas and to New Year or after that even. And so I started, to prepare a little bit, because I always, as last minute person when it comes to this kind of things, I always have lots and lots of ideas. But as I am a last minute person, and time optimist when it comes to this kind of things, I thought this year I'm gonna do, try it and start in time and so on. And I love colors. I'm a very colorful person, I think, or not colorful like, or maybe like colorful in a way, maybe. But anyway, my home is very colorful, and I thought I was trying to do something more sober and more sophisticated in some way this year for Christmas decorations. Actually trying to stay to the color white and grey and gold and silver, and I probably won't, because I'm gonna get bored with it before Christmas. But anyway, and my advent stars are all different colors. But anyway, those decorations I'm doing right now are grey and white and silver and gold, and most grey and white. And I'm actually trying to knit things. And if you saw when I was pregnant, I was knitting a lot for Row, and I still do, but it takes time. I never finished things. But this is going well so far, but knowing myself, something will come up and nothing will be finished, and or nothing will be finished this year, but it probably will be next year, and then I will have an idea of doing something else. But I always finish things finally in the end. I don't quit, I don't give up. I always, if I really want to do something, really believe in something, I finish it. But it takes time, a longer time when it thought it should be. It's like this, I did this quilt for one of my children, and it took 12 years. Like 12 years. But it looks fabulous. Yeah, so it was well above it, but 12 years, that's 12 years. So anyway, but I haven't done that much. I want to show it, but maybe some other day, because I think it's going to be really nice. It was knits, and on the other hand, quilts is something that's really in this winter, so it could be just both sophisticated and good looking and trendy, which I'm never in any way at all. Thank you for watching.